because the game that's being played here on a level is phonetics, which comes from the Phoenician, right? So if you sound stuff out and then write it how it sounds instead of write it the way they taught you, you'll understand a lot of stuff. Here's Gmail right here. So if we take this and we separate it, what you're really getting is this. Gmail. The G is Gimel, which is the third letter of the Semitic, including Phoenician Gimel or Hebrew Gimel. That's where you get Gmail from. It's not government mail. It's Gimel. It's the three. And I'll show you something else. Hang on. See, these fucks get you at every turn. How many times have we seen this over the years? Right? The Masonic G. Well, that Masonic G is the number 3. It all works out to the same thing. The G is Gimel, which is the number 3, which is your whole Saturnian thing. It's here. But the 3 we know represents that whole Baal thing, which has to do with the ass. And as you can see here it is here. The arch, the explosion of energy, the G, which is really the 3. Again, here it is. You know, why are they putting all of this energy around it? It's because it's the 3. It's just they got you coming and going on this stuff all the time. Constantly. Sons of light. It's all the same. It really works out the same thing, but little things like, you know, here you go, boom. There's the explosion that happens. That lightning bolt that runs up your spine when you're getting screwed up the ass. That's your Yahweh. That's your energy. Something else I wanted to point out. You know all of these stories about aliens and then they abduct people. And what is it that they always do? Always the stories about them probing somebody's asshole. Well, now you know why. They're always going up the ass, right? Because they're bullshit, the BS stories. It's just making light of the same story here. What a bunch of screwy fucks. So, you know, next time you hear a story about flying saucers and people being probed, it's getting probed all right. That's why those stories always include that, because it has to do with Baal worship. So Gmail is Gimel, which is the Hebrew number 3, Phoenician number 3. It's also drawn as a picture as a Gamal, which is a camel. That's the symbol for it, is a camel. Interesting stuff. And if you live in America and you got a dollar bill, look around the seal of the, well, here, we'll do it here. See this symbol going like this? All the way around it. Watch, I'll show you. It's on the dollar bill. I know because I spent plenty of time looking at that. Here it is here. See it? It's all right here. There's the eye, which we all know what that is. You get enlightened. You get enlightened when you get it up the a-hole. That's what it really comes down to. In short, that's what it really comes down to. It's this one over here. No, not that one. Let's see. Just looking at that. Let me see. Pretty sure that's the Hillary thing. Trying to get it over here. Hang on. All right, let's see. You see this, right? The last one on the top row, because when I click off of it, see it's purple and yellow, top line? It's the one that's right here. That's the Hillary symbol. All you have to do is extend the one line and put the arrow going that way. I can't click on it, it won't let me. I mean, come on, who the fuck's kidding who? Give me a break. So if we go back to that and we look, Gmail is Gimel, which is the Hebrew number 3, or the Phoenician number 3, and it's a camel. And all the stories about alien abductions and probing somebody's asshole, just let you know that's all fucking stories of archons. Give me a break. They've made a complete laughing stock of us. They got people running around using. I use this server, by the way. I use this server, by the way. So you know, they've got us coming and going on this stuff all the time. I was just sitting there looking at it going, Gimel. And I knew what that was, and then, you know, it just only takes a second to figure it out. I thought that was interesting.